My name is Linda Davis. I'm the CEO of Next Generation in Davis Nolan. Welcome to our leadership series. We've done some in procurement and HR, so this is our first one in the CMO space, so thank you very much for attending.
Probably 90% of its sales in the US was based out of Chicago. Inverted, and now our global headquarters and about 60 people are here in Dublin, and I head supply chain from here. The word virtual organisation, okay, so we don't manufacture ourselves, but we have 1,000 people, right? And I mean, they're not 1,000 virtual people, they're very real people.
We now employ over 5,000 staff globally, so a significant enough operation as a CMO, but a very significant employer within Northern Ireland. When I joined the drug product division of Almac 10 years ago, we had 1 geographical location. We now have 4 geographical locations. So
last year we had a global or total revenue of about 23 billion. But again, we're seeing the light. So we always touted that 2016, 2017 would be our return to growth years. And we're seeing at the moment that probably by Q4 this year, we expect to be returning to growth.
We have a portfolio of life-saving, life-changing products that we control and own, and therefore how we deal with those CMOs is extremely important.
Actually get very, very invested in some of these products. We do love to see these products coming onto the market. We put a lot of work and we put a lot of effort into working with our client partners to get these products up. So there's a certain amount of sort of emotional investment there.
We categorise our suppliers as strategic or non-strategic, and that really dictates the level of governance we put in there. And again, the activity and level of business as well.
When you talk about governance, is fit for purpose, right? Absolutely fit for purpose, because you don't need bells and whistles on something that you potentially deal with, once a year.
To my mind, the best way to build governance is from the bottom up. So you have the classic pyramid where at the bottom you have the KPIs. The KPIs are driving everything upwards.
It's just as much about ensuring that our internal operations team understand what their obligations were, how they enable the supplier to be successful.
It's not all about control, right? I mean, this is very much about, there is a relationship here that needs to be, I suppose, managed and worked on like any type of relationship.
We'd like to have a dual source across our suppliers, and we were in the middle of a dual sourcing project, and next thing, that project owner bought the other plant of the same supplier. So so that
didn't work out so well for you.
So from a risk management point of view, it changes the risk profile. That's the first thing.
There's a huge opportunity in Southern Ireland for a good CMO to be set up, but it's to Noel's point, to set that up is going to take 3 to 5 years. To build a reputation is going to take a couple of years. So where we're seeing a lot of opportunity is now as partnerships and capital projects. So we would be, for example, developing a project, taking it up to commercialization. There's a specific technology or a specific requirement about that product. The client doesn't want to invest in that, and then the client then essentially co-invests with the CMO.